Hey guys, what is up? Zenizor here, and today I have a video for you guys doing some stuff with Snug. This is going to be a review of the Snug iPod Nano 6th generation metal watch band. Now that was a mouthful, but basically it's just a device that will allow you to turn your iPod Nano into a watch. It's pretty cool. It's 30 bucks, and we're going to go full into depth on how to install it, what I like, what I don't like, and yeah, without further ado, let's go check it out. Alright guys, so right here you see the actual packaging itself, and it's pretty long. It's from the length of my elbow to my wrist, actually a little bit longer than that. And basically, this is a cool packaging because they don't put it in a box like many watch companies. They won't just put it in a box and roll it up around that watch holder thing. They're putting it in a flat rectangular package, and I don't really see companies doing that. It's pretty cool, and I like it that they're doing their own thing. Now here's the back, and it's telling you the instructions, so luxury wrist strap. So open the metal casing like this and place your iPod Nano inside. The mini screwdriver is included. And then close the metal casing and then tighten the screws, and your iPod Nano has been turned into a stylish watch. So that's basically it for the packaging. Now let's see what comes inside of it. Alright, so this is the mini screwdriver, and it is very mini indeed. It is only slightly larger than a quarter, and I am very glad that Snug included this, because many companies just expect you to have a screwdriver when you have to open up your case or whatever they require you to use to open up. So this is very nice that they sent it in free complimentary with the package, and it is quite useful for this. Next up in this package was a real iPod Nano 6th generation. Oh my god, the screen looks so vibrant. No, just kidding, it's a piece of paper. Alright guys, so in the following clips I'll be showing you how to assemble and disassemble the entire watch band in 4 steps, and I'll show you how to put the iPod in, take it out, put it back in again, and get it to look like this on my hand. Alright, so this is step 1. Basically, you're going to take the mini screwdriver that is right here, and you're going to take that to the watch strap. I don't know what stage you are at this point, but hopefully you just got the product, and you're going to just unscrew the screws over here to be able to take out the enclosure, take it apart, and put your iPod in. Now, there is a screw, or not a screw, but a nut that pops out at the end, and I lost it in this clip, so this clip is going to be split into 2 parts because I have to do the right one. I lost a screw, then I have to do the left one, and then I found it, so that's how it's going to go. Alright, so this is the second part of unscrewing the case and taking it apart. Basically, this is the same thing as the first one, except now I'm cupping my hand over the bottom of the other side of the case in an attempt to save the nut that falls out. You want both nuts because if you lose them, you can't close the case. So make sure you don't lose them. They're very small, but fortunately they're shiny and magnetic, so you can pick them up. But you don't want to lose those guys because they're very, very important. So here are them, and don't lose them. They're important. So this is part 2 of disassembling the enclosure. You're going to just pull apart right now once you have removed the nuts at the end, and it should slide pretty easily. Now this is with an iPod in already. When you first get it, there is going to be no iPod. There's just going to be a piece of paper. So you're just going to take that out, and this is how you go. So this is step number 3. This is where you put the iPod back in the enclosure. So this is assembling it, and now you're just sliding it in like that. Make sure the watch band straps themselves are on to those screws, and this should go pretty smoothly. Now all you need is the nuts at the end, and this should hold together pretty fine. Now this is step 4, and I accelerated this by I don't even know how many times because it was a very lengthy process. It wasn't very hard, it was just very lengthy to put those really tiny nuts in and keep them in place because they'd keep falling out because there's really nothing holding them until you screw it in, and you have to compress it with your thumb, and it's just a lengthy process. It's not that it's hard, it's just lengthy, and it could take anywhere from, for the average person, a minute to 5 minutes because it varies per person. Personally, I have stubby thumbs and they don't really work well with this, but it might be fast for some of you. Now that I'm done assembling it, I'm going to show you guys how it looks on my hand. Alright, so this is the actual watch on my hand. As I said I would show you, it's very sturdy, and I can already feel the sturdiness of that metal, and I really like the color and the shine of that metal, especially when it's in the light. I have LED lights in my room, and it is just blasting in here. I mean, you can really see the color and the shine of that metal, and I really like it a lot. It's not actually that thick of a watch, and it does look pretty nice, and it's not that big in my opinion. I do like this watch a lot, and I'll tell you my ups and downs a little bit later in the video, but I really like it so far. In the past, I've reviewed Snug products, and they always have a problem with putting their name out there really gigantic and just really annoying large characters, and they still did it. They have 2 Snug logos, each within the vicinity of an inch of each other, yet they're just gigantic. One is tiny, but one is just gigantic. I just really did not like that. Something I liked and didn't like was these little loops that they have. They have two of them, and they're designed to hold down your iPod strap at the end where there is excess room and you don't need it. So I didn't feel they did a very good job because they don't move around very freely, and moving around is a good thing, and these don't really move at all. I mean, you can't get them to move because you're just pressed up against your skin, and they do only move freely when they're not on your hand, which is a strange thing. So I think they could have improved that. I've seen other companies do it well, and they could have done it too. So this is the end of the review, and generally speaking, at the end of my reviews, I do give you guys a final opinion. My final opinion is yes, 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 go buy this, because for 30 bucks you're getting this, and for 30 bucks you could probably never afford something like the Lunatic, which is $90, because the Lunatic is an insanely awesome thing. The Lunatic is similar quality to this, and it's 90 bucks. This is 30 bucks. I have seen more professional stuff than this, but for an extremely high price. This is a steal for the quality you're getting. It's only slightly less quality than the really expensive ones, and for 30 bucks it's not a bad price, and it is very protective. I do like it a lot. There are minor flaws, but it is an awesome product. So rate, comment, and